work on?
I want to talk about something I talked about previously, which is there's some family drama going on my mom's side of the family, and it's definitely escalated in the past few days, and I'm just really worried about it because I guess I'm not really, I'm worried, but I'm just more hurt by it, and kind of like sad because my family has a Facebook page because we have such a big family, and so it was created as a way for all of us to stay in touch with each other,
Mhm.
you know, and, you know, share pictures and stuff like that, and recently it's been just used as this forum for people the people in my family that are fighting to, you know, put each other down and put digs at each other and talk crap about one another, and it's just like, it's gotten to this point where it's just like literally disgusting me, so.
Yeah, so it was something to bring you guys closer together, and now you feel like it's being used to tear each other apart.
Yeah, and so I left the group, and, you know, cause it's like, every time I log on to Facebook, I don't want to see, you know, my Aunt Joanne posted this about, you know, this text that my Aunt Linda sent, and then, you know, then you have everyone and their mom, like, posting comments, and it's just so negative and so not what our family used to be about, or, like, you know, we have a huge family, but we all always shared that sense of, you know, closeness, and, you know, that's your family, and there's nobody, you know, other than God, that's who you know, that's who you have in this world, and
Right.
It's just a shame that it's gotten to this point, so.
Sounds like a pretty big feud between everybody. Where do you fit into this?
I'm kind of, I guess, in the middle a little bit, because the feud is between my aunt, who's my mom's sister,
Mhm.
and her cousin, and the cousin's mom, so my aunt's aunt. And so it's basically like the cousin and my Aunt Joanne